Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name's the Adequate Prodigy, and this is my first video ever. Really excited about this. I've always wanted a YouTube channel. Now, I'm hoping that it gets, pretty successful, but even if it's not, I'll just take this as like a way of, helping myself talk in front of people. Which is kind of ironic because I'm going to be just talking to myself this entire time. But, eventually, maybe, even if it's like 50 people, eventually somebody hears this. Anyway, my channel's gonna be playing video games, just talking about random things that are going on. I'm just gonna have the subtitles on. I'm gonna be talking really over playing, and, it'll also be cool multitasking, just playing the game and talking at the same time. Got a problem with that. So no matter what, this is gonna help me. I hope you guys like it. And in the comments section, just let me know if you guys want me to talk about any topics, my opinions on stuff, or, future games to play. So let's get into it. It's funny, I actually played this earlier, and I ended up getting to the point where you get the assassin blade, and I was doing the video at that point. And I was so, happy. I was so proud of getting that video out there, finally getting it finished. And when I went into the editing, I had about 15-20 minutes of pretty much just everything that I wanted to say, everything that I wanted to, let you guys know that I would be doing. And I realized that my voice, it sounded like it was very distant. And I didn't know what the problem was. It took me about like an hour or two. Because, I'm doing this for the first time, and this is the first video, and I was editing, and I just couldn't figure out what the problem was, so I started just looking at the computer, I started looking at my laptop, looking at everything, and I realized that the microphone, I have the Blue Yeti mic, it was facing the wrong way. So I had to start everything over. I just remember, going from extremely happy and proud of myself just to not just complete depression, just, leaning backwards, just looking at the ceiling. It was just extremely difficult. Pretty much just know to myself, oh my god, I gotta go through it one more time. Alright. I chose Valhalla because, to be honest, I'd never really liked Assassin's Creed, but I chose this because I really like Vikings and all that, and it always interested me. Really into the Viking stuff. I just finished on Netflix watching The Last Kingdom. The last Assassin's Creed was the Odyssey, I think, and I bought that one. It was really good until about like halfway, and once I got halfway, it just started getting really grindy. Like it was just, you have to pretty much play hours of it just to get to certain parts. And this was a while ago, the Odyssey. I'm trying to remember, but I just remember stopping. I never even finished it. And, oh my god, I played about like 100 hours at least on this game. It's really good. I recommend it. Yeah, not gonna lie. This is actually one of the best games that I played so far. Really liked Fallout number 4, not 76. That game fucking sucked. It was horrible. Especially in the beginning, but all you guys already know that. Really bad with COD and all that. I tried playing COD with my friends online. No joke, I lost to my friend Jonathan like 25-1. That was extremely embarrassing. Like with those games, I'm actually really, really horrible. Especially online. I mean, I give my comments about the Quantum TV Ackman situation, but, not gonna get into that. This is my first video, so I'm not gonna get too much into that controversy. But shout out to Mischief, I really like his videos. I mean, just a little bit about me. I actually wanted to start a gaming YouTube channel for a pretty long time. I even got all the equipment. I got the Elgato HD 60S, and, I had everything prepared, everything was ready to go. I was actually unemployed at that time, and never actually went anywhere with it. I ended up getting a job afterwards. Currently, I'm a carpenter in New York. So, just not working at the moment. And I thought this might be like the perfect opportunity to just, give it a shot while I have the time. I'll play any game pretty much, at least giving it a try. So if anybody's interested in my channel, Just, send me anything in the comments section, and I'll, give it a shot. I'll give it a try and give you my opinions on it. Shout out to Ubisoft. Literally played over 100 hours at least, and I got both the DLCs. The one with Cassandra from the Odyssey and the Frankia edition. I just threw this game out there. It's fairly new compared time wise, but this is just one of the games that I've been playing that I really like. So just starting off with this one. Like I said before, I'm mainly an RPG gamer. It's always been on a console. It's always either been on an Xbox or a PlayStation. I never played on a PC or any type of computer games. And I know I'm late to the party on it, but I really, really dislike the payments in video games now. Before the 2010, that's when microtransactions and loot boxes came into effect. Anything earlier than that, it was so nice. All you had to do was just buy the game. You unlock everything inside the game. There was never any issues someone having to buy everything. What was that newest thing I saw on? I think it was Young Yeah. He was talking about how I think Diablo Immortal, to unlock everything, it's gonna cost a couple $1,000s. Speaking of which, back at Fallout 76, I ended up getting the $80 version instead of the standard $60. I paid $20 more, literally, and this is when it came out, when it first came out, when it was all glitchy, and the first day you had a 50 gigabyte patch. The extra $20, it literally got me 3 pieces of clothing, and they were all just American flag hats and a suit. Really let me down at that point. That's the same time that Red Dead Redemption 2 was out. And I chose Fallout 76 because I loved Fallout 4 so much that I chose 76 over Red Dead Redemption 2, and I paid for it. Literally paid for it. Just horrible. Then afterwards, I paid $80, and then I think it was 2 weeks later it dropped down to $20 just for the game itself. That was just wild. I hate when computer gaming companies doing that crap, just screwing over their consumers. The first gaming channels that I actually started watching were what was it, Vanos Gaming and that whole crew. They were fun to watch. The first gaming channel that was a single that I remember watching for the first time, it was the Rad Brad. I think it was The Last of Us. I don't remember when that was though. Everything else was always in groups. I was extremely nervous getting into this, but obviously, in the future, again, in the comments section, if you guys want my opinions on anything, if, anything going on in the world, the country, just random stuff, just let me know and we could talk about it. I'm a big advocate for free speech, and I really hate talking politics, but sometimes just random stuff that you want to talk about, it always involves politics, unfortunately. If you want to stay away from it, it's pretty much hard because everything's pretty much political now. Well, except for Quantum TV, he could apparently talk about anything he wants, but, not the Act Man. Just, throwing that out there a little bit. Still feeling a bit nervous about this. Thank you guys if you're still listening to this. And I really hope that you guys like it over time. I do hope that this gets at least a decent size over time, because I feel like this would be an awesome thing to do. Well, I'm not being stealthy at all. Just going for it. Come on, I know what to do. Played it before. I know what I'm doing. Normally I'd be playing extremely stealthy, but since I'm talking at the same time, it's weird to concentrate on the game itself and talking at the same time. This is a pretty good way of teaching myself to multitask. At work, I always had a problem talking and just pretty much doing whatever I had to do while talking to someone. Whenever I was doing something, I was always if I had to talk to somebody, I would stop what I was doing, like talking to my boss. I'd stop what I was doing and I would talk to him. Would always ask me why just stop. I would say, I'm talking to you, I'm facing you. And he said you could talk to me and work at the same time, and just had a really hard time doing it. Pretty much what this channel is like, hopefully it becomes successful for what it is, but it's also a way for me to really try and like better myself talking to people, and like multitasking at the same time. So again, hopefully this all works out. I want to thank you guys, definitely, if you guys are watching this, and I really appreciate it. I mean, you never really know what something like this could turn out to be in the future. I mean, you have all those people that have successful like channels and everything. Like, definitely the Joe Rogan Experience. I saw him pretty much when he was just starting out on YouTube, when he had that small little like office and he was just talking to his friend, or just like a bunch of friends. Like, it was pretty much all a joke. What was it? Their sponsors were a bunch of adult toys, if you know what I'm talking about. It was all, damn it! Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Alright. I think I'm gonna be just completely stuck on this while I'm trying to talk. Oh my god. Come on. Right when that one I just looked down. Oh, thank you. Alright. Finally, this guy's done. I'm gonna hold off here, guys. So, hey, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you stayed the entire video, I really appreciate it. Just leave anything in the comments section, maybe even a like if you want. So, hey, here's to, maybe a future and a great possibility. So, thank you guys so much, and I'm out. Have a good one.